welcome back to the channel. I am Cher. I finally have some spoilers for you guys for Ipsy for December 2024. I've been waiting. Ipsy seems to be releasing their spoilers a little later than usual these days, so I finally have a few sneak peeks, not very many, but a few, both for BoxyCharm as well as Glam Bag. So if you want to see what all we might be seeing in December, stick around and we'll hop right on in. All right, so welcome guys. Like I said, we're running a little behind on spoilers again this month. I don't know, Ipsy's kind of been changing things up lately. I really like to bring you guys the spoilers each month. Usually I have a part 1 and 2 and 3 a lot of times throughout the month as they drop their spoilers. But since they've changed it some, I don't seem to be able to get as much info to you as normal. So it might just be like a part 2 this month. I don't know. But anyway, I do tend to bring you guys spoilers towards the end of the month when I see add-ons at least. So hopefully I will still have that for you, as well as when I start to see just more spoilers. And last month I didn't even get to confirm for you guys which ones were the power picks versus the choice. So we'll just play it by ear and see, but definitely stay tuned because I will bring you what I do know when I see them. All right, so let's start talking about what we're going to see in December. There was one pretty exciting thing. I feel like Ipsy's been listening and got us a special little gift in one of these bags. So stay tuned to find out what it is. Keep in mind that I do put timestamps in my caption for those of you who want to skip past all my babbling here in the beginning. You can just go right to whichever bag or box you are interested in and don't have to listen to it all. I will break it down by each box. So we'll probably start with Ipsy Glam Bag first, and then we will cover BoxyCharm next. All right, so let's dig in and start talking Glam Bag. All right, we are kicking it off with some Tarte. So we have the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush. Now, with it being in the Glam Bag, you know, with being a blush, I don't know if they're just going to give us like a little small size on this, or if there is like a mini version already of this blush. But either way, so excited about it. I'm tickled pink. All right, so there's a couple different shades we might get. One, it would be the Blushing Bride shade, and this is going to be a little bit more of a rose like tint to it. And then the other one is in Fearless. This is going to be a cooler tone, like more raspberry color. Now, this leads me to believe it could be a choice product. Hopefully we get to choose which shade, but I'm not 100% certain on that, but it's still very exciting. This tends to retail for $30 from Tarte. Definitely one of their best sellers, very popular. It is a vegan formula and it's supposed to have kind of a soft, silky powder formula to it. And as in the name, you know, what it would imply from the name, which it does include 12-hour wear, is supposed to last for 12 hours. So excited about this one. I think that's a great one. And then next we are looking at some e.l.f. So you have the e.l.f. Sun Touchable Invisible Sunscreen with SPF 35. I am thrilled to get sunscreen anytime. I do sometimes feel though like sunscreen is a lot more appropriate in the summer and springtime. I mean, we always need our sunscreen year round, but it's just an odd time to give it in our December box. That's just my opinion. But anyway, so this is from the e.l.f. Skin line. Basically, you know, our sunscreen's gonna have that built-in SPF protection of 35 and shouldn't leave a white cast, they say. Supposed to be pretty weightless and not feel too greasy and all of that. And of course, this is, you know, your drugstore product, so it retails for about $14 at like Target and places like that. e.l.f. honestly is my favorite drugstore brand, mostly because it's vegan across the board, gluten-free, paraben-free, all of those things, and they make fabulous products for great prices. They tend to dupe a lot, but yeah, so I'm always happy to see e.l.f. show up, honestly. If I'm gonna get a drugstore pick, I like to see e.l.f. as my drugstore pick. Okay, and then the next one, Ipsy's been getting us lots of different fragrance lately, so happy to see it show up some more. We have a perfume, and this is from Catherine Malandrino, if I'm saying that right. Sorry, guys, especially my perfume connoisseurs out there, if I'm butchering the name. I have never tried it, so I'm not as familiar, but I'm excited. The packaging looks stunning, so happy to try it. You can find this kind of at like Macy's is where I'm seeing it a lot. But anyway, this is the Mystère, if I'm saying that right, Mystery, I don't know, Mystère or something like that, perfume. And it should be kind of like an exotic spice one. Very, I mean, it does kind of look wintry. I think this is perfect. Some of the key notes in it are going to be juicy cranberry, orange zest, apricot. You got peach and peony in the middle, green apple and violet. And then you have deep rose. On the base, you've got musk, caramel, cedarwood, and rich tonka. So very fruity sounding, but like kind of deep fruity and floral and musky and rich and caramel, like gourmand too. Like, oh, this just sounds like something I really, really want to try, especially for like winter. Like this definitely screams the holidays to me. So very excited about this. Now, retail value, I'm not quite sure exactly what it is by itself because it's sold as like a 3-piece at Macy's. And that 3-piece is normally like 130 bucks. But then they have it on sale right now for 25 bucks. They've got quite a deal on this whole 3-piece set. So it's hard to say what all this is worth. I've noticed that a lot of the fragrances out there, some of the other fragrances are going for like $100 something, like in the $100 range. But then this one in particular, I saw on another site, like Fragrance Net or one of those, for only like about $30. So I'm not exactly sure what it is by itself, but it looks beautiful and sounds beautiful. So very excited for that one. Next, we have up one I'm not familiar with too. This is all Moringa Moisturizing Face Cream. I just know that it includes moringa oil. It's very anti-aging, you know, all the anti-aging properties in it. And it's supposed to have kind of a jasmine scent to it. I love jasmine, and I've noticed most of my fragrances that I absolutely love have a common note of jasmine in them. So I will probably love that scent. I'm just not as familiar with the skincare, but I do have some K-Beauty, you know, sets that include moringa oil that are incredible. So hopefully that's a good one. Now, as far as the like retail value goes, I am struggling to find this product too on a lot of sites. I see it out there on eBay, which tells me it's old in this form, and it's selling there for about $24. But then there is a site that's all Moringa Tree. And it looks like maybe a UK brand where it's going for $62 at the moment, but originally retailed at $89. So I'm assuming this is the same brand. It just looks like different packaging from that deluxe size that was on eBay. So just trying to find the right product here. If this is the same one, it is a good one for sensitive skin, it looks like. But with not knowing much about it, hard to say if that's the same brand or not. But I wouldn't mind it because I do like these moringa-based products. All right, and then we have the Police Beauty Sheer Glow Strawberry Vitamin C Tinted Moisturizer. I feel like this was a spoiler a while ago. I remember the spoiler from some time ago. We talked about it, and it's one that, you know, I'll never get probably because it's a complexion product. So it's going to be like a BB cream, and I think a pretty good one. It will include, you know, the vitamin C in it, of course. It's supposed to be very lightweight, you know, so probably isn't going to be, you know, full coverage when you got BB creams and whatnot. And this one typically retails for $36. You got a lot of different shades. So hopefully this means this is a choice product also whenever it's a complexion one, so you can choose the right shade for you. On the coverage line, it's not like the least amount of coverage, but it's not going to give you a lot of full coverage. It's kind of probably about, it's showing it as like kind of a quarter of the way. And then as far as if it's matte or glowy, it's showing a little more towards the glowy side, but it's not like full-blown luminous. And it also shows it's kind of somewhere in the middle between good for dry and oily skin. So probably great for just your average, you know, combo skin person is my guess. And this includes, you know, the vitamin C from strawberry and sea buckthorn extracts, which are brightening agents. You've got blueberry extract, giving you some antioxidants, providing skin health and vitality, and cranberry extract, which is helping with hydration and nourishment to help continuing to make the skin feel refreshed. So just a little bit more about the BB cream. Like I said, will probably not get it, but I hope you guys enjoy it. It'd probably be a good one to get for y'all. So that was everything that I know for Glam Bag so far. Looking pretty good. I'm excited about these products. I think they look great. And so now let's go ahead and talk about BoxyCharm. So the product in here that we kick it off with that I thought some folks might get excited about. And at first I didn't recognize it. And there's a reason why. Let me show you. Hold on. I'm about to reveal it, I promise. I'm gonna keep you waiting. I'm keeping you hanging. So for the last few months, the Ipsy Glam Bag has been giving us a lot of these kinds of eyeshadow palettes, okay? Like these little 5 pans. We've probably had 3-4 months in a row of these types from the different brands that work with Ipsy, but they all tend to have this same style, the little 5 pans of a little color story, and all of them truly reminded me of Natasha Denona, right? So case in point, we have Natasha Denona's classic little 5 pans that she does. This is usually her mini versions of her bigger eyeshadow palettes. And so Ipsy's been kind of teasing us with these little dupes, or just, you know, Natasha Denona-esque palettes. Well, this month we're getting a Natasha Denona 5 pan. So, and like I said, I didn't recognize it at first because I was so used to getting these other ones that reminded me of hers, but not really hers. And now they pulled one on us. Now, here's the thing, guys, is that I'm confused as to which palette it is. It says that it's the mini Rose and Wood eyeshadow palette, but I don't remember this palette. Do you guys? She's, of course, got the mini Rose that came out recently. It came out in the last few months, I think. It was before a couple of the big palettes. And I almost got it, but then I was like, I have so many that are, you know, kind of duplicate. And it's not the one I have. This is like really, what is this one? This is the Mini Crush palette. This one looks a lot more neutrals, or not neutrals, but like a little bit of, well, it does have some rose colors, but then it definitely has some wood in there too, more brown and like taupes. It says it's going to have like rosy taupes in it. So I'm just trying to figure out what palette is this. I don't remember it. So let me know if you guys remember this one. And I don't see it anywhere out there on the internet. I don't even see it out on eBay as like one of her old palettes. So it leads me to believe, is this a new exclusive one with Ipsy? I don't think, I haven't really known Natasha Denona to do anything exclusive to Ipsy, but there's a first for everything. It might be exciting. Anyway, so this is going to be Natasha Denona eyeshadow mini. These, you know, normally retail around $27 or so. You know, our bigger palettes are always $69. Well, most of our bigger palettes. Some of them are more than that, especially when they're like a limited edition special thing. But for the most part, most of her big ones are $69, and then these little ones are in like the 20s, a little more affordable. And so, you know, this looks like a nice neutrals kind of for everybody, you know, shade range. You got a little bit of pinks and stuff, but then you got some browns. Looks like a mix of some mattes and shimmers, her typical formula. But I guess what's exciting about it is I see comments all the time from you guys on here where you're like, I wish they would just give us some more Natasha Denona. Why won't Ipsy listen and just give us Natasha Denona? Ipsy listened. So, so I think it's pretty exciting. And then the next one I think is pretty exciting too, and that is the Amika Soul Food Nourishing Mask. I love the brand Amika, so I'm always excited when we see it. And we do seem to get Amika pretty often in Ipsy, and I'm not mad about it. So I think this is just a very like deep conditioning hair mask, gonna really hydrate the hair and make it a lot more soft and more nourished, and it retails usually about $19. It is vegan, it is clean, should increase shine. Especially good for drier hair and damaged hair. So, and should be good for all like hair textures, straight, wavy, curly, coily, all of that. Yes, very exciting. And then an exciting one to me, this is the Ciate London Cherry Bomb Blush and Highlight Palette. My dog's upset because my husband just came home. Sorry. But yeah, okay, so I love Ciate London. If you guys have been around, sometimes some of you guys don't agree with me and some of you do agree with me. So I actually really like their products, and this is going to be, well, Cherry Bomb shaded, I guess. So you've got 2 in there that are supposed to be matte blush shades, and then 2 in there are actual highlight shades. So your blush ones are definitely looking more berry-like. I mean, it says cherry, but yeah, they are kind of a deeper tones, it looks like. And then your highlights seem to kind of go with those colors as well. So this looks fun. I'm excited about this myself. All right, and then we have Alley Oop. If you haven't heard of this one, they have the cutest little things. I feel like they have some great things for travel, just really cute packaging and whatnot. I have a little compact I'll share with you real quick. So this is my little compact from them. It's kind of messy, sorry guys, but you can see how it kind of just stacks on itself. So I love their packaging. It's very kind of modern and like, I feel like it's very youthful, but not so youthful that it's childish or anything. It's very like simple, minimalist maybe is the right word, type products. So, and I really love this product from them. I don't think they sell this one anymore, but we're basically going to be seeing a concealer, which again means I'm probably not going to get it, but be a good one for you guys. So this is the Game Face Second Skin Concealer, and it includes an aloe stem cell extract in it for nourishing and hydration. Also sea buckthorn oil, and it also includes like a vitamin boost. So to me, this sounds a lot like a serum based concealer, which is so my jam and what is really doing well right now and popular in beauty, and for good reason, because it really helps with not having all the cakiness under the eyes, having very hydrated, you know, eyes, but some coverage too. Now, in looking at the details, it looks like it's a light to medium coverage formula, which I tend to like a little fuller coverage in my concealer personally, but this is probably going to give you a great natural serum-based concealment and very hydrating and crease proof. It also is clean and vegan and cruelty-free. This typically retails for about $22. You can get on Amazon or on their site, kind of depends on where you buy it from. And then the last one we're seeing is Dermalective's Purifying Triple Power Collagen Moisturizer. So this is kind of a big high-priced value on this one, $145 it retails for on Amazon. I have found this to be, you know, a good brand, one of those higher end, really like luxe, you know, spa line type products that are really treating a lot of different problems in the skin. So with this one, you know, it's of course a collagen one, so a collagen boosting, and is going to offer you a lot of intense hydration. So of course this is targeting, you know, the fine lines and wrinkles, lack of firmness, all of those struggles that I have. So yes, it's just going to be targeting, helping with wrinkles and sagginess and boosting our elasticity. So yeah, which is another, I think, a good, you know, skincare option in there. So that is everything for BoxyCharm now. So like 5 products each that I know so far in each box. All of it sounds really good. I'm happy with this mix. What about you guys? Definitely let me know. I am not sure what the beauty boost is for the month yet. So whenever I see a clue about that, I will try to keep you updated. Hopefully I will know it and can just bring it to you in my part 2 video, which like I said, there might only be 2 parts this month. I don't know yet, but whenever I have enough information, I'll bring you guys the next video and we'll keep you updated on everything. Of course, remember that, you know, our choice period for Glam Bag kind of changes every month. It's like somewhere in the 20s a lot of times. And then for BoxyCharm, it's the 1st through the 3rd of every month. At least that one stays the same. So I always remember it to tell you guys. But, you know, choice for Glam Bag will probably be coming up next week. Is that next week? Probably sometime in the week next week. So hopefully there'll be a few more spoilers released in time for your Glam Bag. So I'll let you know if I see them. So you'll want to stay tuned. And also, if you're interested in Ipsy, if you're not a member already and you're interested in signing up, I will put the info down in my caption along with the link to sign up. I do earn commission and always appreciate anybody who shops through it. I do want to let you know as a disclaimer, because I think I forgot to tell you in the very beginning, that I do usually get these boxes in PR from Ipsy. So I am affiliated with them. I don't work for them, but I do get boxes for free from them to share on my channel, but I still like to bring you guys the spoilers to keep you up to date. And I always do the try-ons as well. So when I get my box, I bring you the unboxing, and then I follow up behind it with a full try-on of all the makeup, and I try to get it to you before the choice dates, especially for BoxyCharm, because that's usually when I get it, is like the very beginning of the month. I try to get it to you before your choices so that it really helps you with your decision-making process. So just to kind of let you guys know that if you are new to the channel. And of course, stay tuned for all the other spoilers, unboxings, reviews, try-ons that we do on all the other popular boxes as well. I cover a lot of the beauty boxes here and other fun beauty. I've got one coming to you. I've been dying to get out, but all these important boxes keep popping and becoming a priority in front of it. So stay tuned for that. Lots of fun here. You don't want to miss it. Turn the notification bells to on, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.